Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, and this is my video on Sony's E3. So once again, like all the other ones, please put yourself in the time machine, because all this information's probably changed, but I'm too fucking lazy to look it up, and I'm too lazy to make a video during the E3 Blitz, so deal with it. Right, that's like my 9th coffee today, so if I have to go into cardiac arrest on this, actually I won't be able to upload it, so don't call the police. Anyway, let me just load it. A lot of people would have got their shit together before making a video. Not me. No. I haven't done it before, I'm not going to start now. Now, before I get into the actual games, that's my NBN box, I apologise. It needs a new battery. They just I'm not buying a new battery, I'll just rip the fucking thing out. Anyway, okay, so, now, what a shit show. Not like, what a shit show. I'm saying, like, just a fucking mess. Whoever planned this should be let go. And never to put Sony on their resume, much like all the network engineers back in the old days. Actually, it was funny. I went to Sony once to play games in Sydney, and that was when the Sony network was down, and they were all hardwired to the network, and I took a photo and thought it was funny. No one else thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. Because it didn't work. But yeah, what an absolute fucking mess. If we had known going into it that, okay, so this room's going to be themed like The Last of Us, even though it looked like an episode of The Iron Chef, it had that weird smokiness. Same with the Nintendo, like when they first announced the Switch, it had like that smokiness. There's something about Japanese TV shows or Japanese stuff that just has this smokiness. It's like the Iron Chef. Anyway, no one cares. Yeah, what a mess. And then we cut to these nerds at a table going, oh, Sony. Oh, Sony. I just need a minute to just, and they work for Sony. Like, come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then they announced games during that thing, and I'm sitting there going like, what the fuck? Is that it? Was that The Last of Us? So then we went to a different room, and then that was, it was just, it did not flow, it did not work. It might have worked if you were there, because it was pretty cool, they set up that whole little world thing. Wicked. But, it did not work. So Last of Us was first, which was surprising, Last of Us 2. And it was probably the most scripted gameplay that I think I've ever seen. Which of course it would be, or a vertical slice. A vertical slice, for those who don't know, in the games industry, is when all... So how can I explain it? Just Google it. Actually, no, I can take Grand Theft Auto and take a small chunk of that level, so just take a square randomly. That's the only thing they're showing. So that nothing else exists outside of that. So all the hardware is dedicated just to that one square that they're rendering. Hence why like Watch Dogs looked fucking amazing and all that other stuff. So that's a vertical slice. Just Google it, because it'll do a way better job than... Essentially, it is one slice of the game and nothing else. So it's not like taken from it. Well, it is, but it's not... Just Google it. So yeah, Last of Us 2. I like The Last of Us 1. I was in the camp that it didn't really need a sequel. I see what they're trying to do. I'll get it. I'll play it. I didn't like the combat in Last of Us 1, but I suppose that was the point, because it wasn't supposed to be easy. It's one of those games that's depressing and it's not really fun to play, but you have to play it because it's really good. Does that make any sense? So yeah. Death Stranding. Look, I have never liked any Kojima game. fucking Metal Gear Solid was on Games with Gold. I tried, guys, I really tried. I just could not get into it. So it's me, I'll take ownership for that. This game, people are going, oh, Sony. Sony fanboys make me laugh. Anyway, and they're like, oh, it's going to be how the fuck can you tell? How can you, if a guy could come on naked. Well, actually, they did, actually. In the trailer anyway, in the first one. I don't get it, you like delivering stuff. If you can make any fucking sense of this, you should get a Nobel Prize for, like, logic or something. It's fucking, if that exists. I can't make sense of it. Not excited, I don't care. I probably won't even play it, to be honest. Because a lot of Kojima games, at least the last few, have just been him, like a video game version of him looking himself in the mirror going, God, you're good. Which is cool, because he's good at what he does, but it's just very indulgent and it's not really for me. Resident Evil 2, don't care. Ghost of Tsushima, it looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Which has me a little bit worried. I don't know if it just looked weird. It looked another product of the Sony game creator, third person, over the shoulder, a little bit stealthy. And I was expecting more of like an open world-ish. I mean, well, it is. I think it is supposed to be open world. But hopefully it's more open world. I don't know, it just looked, it didn't look, it was really dark, it just looked dead. Like it wasn't, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just overanalyzing it, but that's just what the opinion I got. Like it's, like, I've wanted to play like a feudal, is it feudal Japan? Or that kind of style of Japanese game for ages. So I don't know why fucking Assassin's Creed hasn't gone there yet. I reckon they're keeping that on the back burner for when Assassin's Creed's in the shit. And then they'll just go, yeah, we're doing Japan, like we should have done the third game. Fuck, anyway. Where are we up to? Spider-Man looks amazing. Gonna buy it day one. I've already got it pre-ordered. The beauty of Amazon Prime, apparently it'll get here day of release, which is exciting, and it's the cheapest one I could find. So I went on there the other night. I had a few drinks. This is the bulk of all my Amazon purchases. Had a few drinks. And was pre-ordering like the games that are coming out. Yep. And I got the card up to like $400 something. I'm like, let's edit. So at the moment on pre-order through Amazon, I've got Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption. So Spider-Man, really excited for. I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. In like Batman, I've got the comics and the movies and the animated TV show, but Spider-Man's just like, oh, I'll watch the movie, see if he's, and then watch him in the Avengers or whatever, and play his games. But I'm not like Spider-Man #1 fan. So yeah. Hardly any VR, not surprising. No Vita, of course. People are like, oh no, this is the year. This is the year that they're gonna. No, they're not. The Remedy guy rocked up. He's got a game. Bit of a surprise, taking him from Microsoft. You can. I've never liked much of. I didn't like Alan Wake. I didn't like the other game. So good luck to him. Kingdom Hearts 3, Pirates of the... What are they not fucking putting in this game? And I'm kind of excited for it. There's a meme that guy made of like, oh yeah, how boring is this Japanese crap, and then they put Monsters Inc. in it, and he went spastic. That's kind of me. So, and I'm into JRPGs at the moment, but I don't like to admit it out loud. So, yeah. My iPad keeps deciding to go to the bottom of the page, which is why I keep scrolling, so... And now, oh snap, something went wrong. Cool. Thanks, Chrome. Have you tried using the much simpler Safari software? Fuck off. Fucking Apple. Back to Windows now. Black Ops 1 and 2 maps coming to... Did I miss something? Black Ops 1 and 2 maps coming to Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. What the fuck? Oh, I get it. Don't care. Destiny, don't care. So, it's pretty much Sony. You didn't really... It's a big fucking pocket. iPad fits in there. Look, you showed us games that we already knew existed, that we already know are going to be fucking wicked. There was none of that zombie game, I don't think. The one that looks pretty shitty. I think that's going to suck. But Spider-Man, I'm sure, is going to be good. Ghost of Sushi, that's looking... I don't know. Last of Us is going to be good, because of course it is, but it's like one of those games that you don't really... You're not enjoying... It's hard, it's because of the story, it's like you're not really enjoying it, or you're not having fun, you're not happy, you're not having fun, but it's like this fucking amazing game. I don't know if anyone's going to understand what I mean by that, but good luck to you. So yeah, if I had to do this thing of like, Microsoft gets an A, and Sony gets an A+, and Ubisoft, so EA gets an F, Bethesda, I'll give you a B, Microsoft, I'll give you an A. Sony, I'll give you a fucking... I'll give you a B because of the games, but if you didn't have those games and you had just those production values, you would get a fucking F because it did not work live. Ubisoft, I don't even want to talk about because I'm bitter about it. So yeah, until next time, tell me what you guys thought of E3. I'm out, rate, comment, and subscribe. Au revoir.